When you go to Japan, there are two things that comes to your mind. One is anime and number two is electronics. And where you can find those two things in one place, that's Akihabara. That is the place that we are going to explore for this episode. But before we go there, we have to make sure that we are loaded. So there is a place here called Motomora, and there is one here in Akihabara. We're going to take our brunch over there. So let's go. We already found it. It's Motomora here in Akihabara. I'll just put the pin on the description box so you can check it later. My friends who went here in Japan always says that Motomora is a must try. So me and my family tried to dine in back in Shibuya, but unfortunately the line is really long, so we have to pass on that one. Then I asked my friends about some tips and tricks on how to eat. They told me that go check Akihabara or Ueno, because those two are less popular compared to the Shibuya. To my surprise, guys, I did not expect that I needed to wait for an hour to get this food. So hopefully this serves well. Here goes nothing, guys. Yukatsu. I think one problem that I have here is I'm not sure if the rice is refillable, even the cabbage, but you know, let's just see. Alright boys, here goes nothing. First time. It's good. You really have to cook this well, but overall, good as well. Actually, I'm cooking it like a minute or two on each side, just to make sure that it's within my taste. And then you have this one. This is like a sweet, so a free dessert. I know if you're on a vacation and sacrificing 1 hour for falling in line or waiting for a good food, I think that's more than enough. Look at this. Look at that. This is good food. That was one good food. What I really like is the vibe. It gives you like the old Japan store, and it gives you a different charm while eating. If you are a first timer like me here in Japan, you should definitely give that a try. But be ready to sacrifice some of your time because the waiting line is a bit long. Now we are full and loaded here in Akihabara. It's time to do our main mission here. The main mission is to look for toys that we can buy and add in our collection. By the way, our first stop is this one, Radio Kaikan here in Akihabara. It's one of the most popular buildings when it comes to collection. Don't worry, I'll put the address on the description box. Just to let you know, Radio Kaikan is a multi-level store of multiple independent shops. Once you enter the building, right away on the second floor, you're going to see A-Stop. A-Stop is one of the most popular spots or floors here in Radio Kaikan because it was featured several times with different YouTubers already. How A-Stop works is they have these several glass cabinets and independent people can rent each one of them and then sell their stuff with their own price. And then all you have to do is get the paper, write down whatever item you're planning to buy, and then show it to the staff. And then they will get it for you, and then you'll have to pay for it. If you are from Philippines, definitely you are a bit familiar with the setup of this. It's like the Unbox at Green Hills. I don't know, guys, if you know Trash Taste. I think they have several episodes already here. If you guys know Garnt, Joey, and Sea-Dog VA, they have multiple content about this area. I'm not sure if you can see that Uzaru or the monkey from Dragon Ball. That's from Ichiban Kuji, and right now it ranges at 30,000 yen. I think that's just too much. And of course, they have a bunch of Demon Slayer characters or action figures here. Aside from the toys that are at A-Stop, on the other side, there are also cards in here. Fate Grand Order, Shadowverse Evolve, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, some random inappropriate animes, Magic the Gathering, and even a full wall of Gachapon. There's so many people using the escalator, so I decided to use the stairs. To be honest with you guys, I'm not even sure if I can upload this third floor clip because there's some music, loud music here, and I don't want to get a copyright strike. But technically, the third floor is all about pins, a small merch, like even keychains, folders, all that stuff. That's what's in the third floor. So right now, we're moving up to the fourth floor and see what's here. As far as I know, Ami is a popular platform when it comes to toy selling. So, for example, these kinds of stuff. There's even a Studio Ghibli set here that looks so cool. They even have a gacha box here of toys from Hunter x Hunter, Ginneryodan or the Spider, even other characters. Look at this My Hero Academia set. That Hawks looks so cool. Look at this Lady Loki. It looks like an anime version, even this Hawkeye. I didn't know that they have like an anime version of it. Bumblebee, the girl from Star Trek. Oh man, this brings so much nostalgia here. Street Fighter, M. Bison. I'm sorry if I'm trying to speak in my lowest voice because nobody's talking loudly in here. Dude, don't get me started with this Rengoku, but it's 55,000 yen. Damn, boy. Everything looks good here. Overall, I would say that the Ami Ami floor is a combination of low to high-end toys. The anime from your past, the present, and even some Marvel characters, even games in here. Look at this, Hajime no Ippo. So I would say that if you're a hardcore lover of anime and toys, this is the floor for you here in Radio Kaikan. I think we spent too much time at the fourth floor, so right now we're moving to the next one. Or I don't know what to expect here. Okay, fifth floor now. Here in the fifth floor, the first thing you're going to see is like a K-pop or an idol merch store. And right next to it is a card shop. And look at this limited collection master battle set of Pokemon. It's at 848,000 yen. That's just crazy, wow. And there are a lot of packs here for cards. All about Pokemon on this end. Oh, sorry about that. They have Yu-Gi-Oh too. I don't know if you're going to believe me, but when I was a kid, I have a Mewtwo card, but I'm not really sure if it's a holo or a base. But still, that's a Mewtwo. And this one, it's a holo Mewtwo, and it is currently priced 39,800 yen. There's also a huge store in the corner here, and it seems like it's all about female anime characters, so there are a lot of people inside. To tell you honestly, I'm really proud of myself because up until now, I haven't bought anything. Control at its finest. Yo, I did not expect to see a Terry Bogard from King of Fighters, but it is a female version. But unfortunately, it's 14,000 yet. It's way, way over my budget. It's not every day I get to see King of Fighters again, or King of Fighter characters, like that one and this one. It brings so much memory from my childhood. Actually, it is refreshing to see some bear bricks out of the anime toys in here. Dude, these are epic. Look at this Ultraman set here. Ah, this as well. These are beautiful, guys. Mazinger Z. Oh man, and even the great Mazinger over there. These ones too. I think you can buy them and then you can paint them on your own. Oh, that's a good one. If you are into custom making of toys, then these are good buys for you. Of course, we have to show the price so you have an idea as well. Guys, I think we've spent too much time here in the fifth floor. The whole building is composed of 10 floors, so we're going up right now. That was a crazy experience at the fifth floor, and it's nice to see again a Bear Brick store over there. Right, sixth floor, it says here Yellow Submarine, and it seems like there's too many things here. Unfortunately, it is not allowed to take pictures and videos there at Yellow Submarine, but I got surprised that there are sports cards there, basketball, baseball, and there are a lot of toys, don't get me wrong. So this is what you're going to see once you arrive here at the seventh floor. By the way, guys, I have to blitz the whole thing right now so we can also visit more stuff or more stores I need. Oh, they're also selling some PS4 here. And family computer. Wow, that's only 5,700 yen. For a family computer, very iconic. Especially for my childhood, so, you know, you can guess my age. And look at this PS5 for only 52,000 yen. I don't know if it's brand new or used. There are tons of cards here as well. I think these are Yu-Gi-Oh cards and more cards here. I think these are random cards from Dragon Ball, Digimon, Overdress. Everything is in here for anime cards, man. And this one, it says duty-free jungle. We're going to check what's inside. I'm trying to assess the outside part of the store, and it looks promising. And look at this Ichiban Kuji of Monkey D. Luffy. This is the last one, and it says 19,800 yen. Unfortunately, guys, I won't be able to take video inside because there's a loud music, and I don't want to get this video have a copyright strike. I hope you guys understand that, but in totality of it, it's a good store, honestly, especially if you are a fan of Ultraman and old robots like this, then this floor is for you. And of course, it's the 30th anniversary of Dragon Ball, so they have this kinds of stuff as well in here. I don't know if there's a special discount because there are some red tags, so I don't understand it. This is the view from the outside of the store, and look at that, alright? We are blitzing things right now, guys, so we are at the 8th floor already. I think this is more about Gundam, so no, let's go. And yes, we are correct. If you're a Gundam collector, Guys, this is the heaven for you. They also have some painting materials that you can use for your model kits. Not just Gundam in here, guys. There are so many miniatures as well. Look at these things, right? So I'm not sure if you can use them for Dungeons and Dragons and that kinds of stuff. So guys, I don't know. You tell me on the comment section. Looking at this part of the story, it kind of reminds me of my cousin. He's with our maker already, but I can remember when I was a kid, he's always doing model kits of cars, right? He's doing cars and he hand paints them as well. Stuff like this. Stuff like this. This is what he's always doing when I was a kid. As far as I know, he's also doing tanks. If he's still with us, I'm pretty much sure he will ask me to buy one for him and I'll definitely do. Alright, 9th floor. It says C Lab O. I don't know what's this. I am pretty much convinced that this floor is all about trading cards from Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably Dragon Ball, even One Piece over here. So this is a floor for card collectors. Look at those Pikachus. Those are just gems, man. Especially that one that looks like an art. I'm not sure if it's a Van Gogh collaboration. Look at this Luffy. It's just wow. Wow for the price, man. I know it might look too much for you, but as far as I know, those are accurate pricing for the One Piece community, especially the trading cards. They started climbing up already in terms of prices. And I'm pretty much sure there are a lot of collectors out there that are willing to buy on that kind of price. Now, we are finally off to the 10th floor. I have no idea what's in here, so, surprise me. Apparently, the 10th floor is an empty floor. So guys, save some of your time and just go up until 9th floor. So these are the 10 floors of Radio Kaikan. Unfortunately, I can't read Japanese, but you guys have an idea now of what to expect in here. Now we were able to establish the grounds of the modern toys. We are now going to check the vintage one. So what is the best store to check vintage toys? It's none other than Super Potato. And look at that, Made Cafe. So I think right now we already have the site of Super Potato. So for this building, you just go right straight here. I will also put the address of Super Potato on the description down below. Just a heads up, guys, this is a small packed room, so you just have to manage your expectations. Yo! I remember this game back then when I still don't have a family computer. We have a friend named Marlon, and he has a family computer, and he have this. It's like the Olympics game that we were playing. It's just making me remember of my entire childhood right now. Dude, they even have this Game Boy tapes. Look at this King of Fighters. And a Bomberman. I have most of these games back then, even this Donkey Kong. How much is it? It's 2,000 yen. They also have tons of consoles here and I have no idea what these are. So apparently, Super Potato has 2 floors. Once you enter here, you will already see this huge Super Mario and of course, Star Fox. The second floor of Super Potato is less crowded compared to the other floor down below. They have so many plushes here from that mushroom, Cloud, Sephiroth, Tifa, Aerith, Chocobo, Moogle, even a Cactuar. And of course, don't get me started with all the PlayStation 1 games that they have here. If there's PlayStation 1, of course, there's going to be PlayStation 2. And this one is a very iconic game, Final Fantasy X. They even have the Final Fantasy X-2. Dude, it feels like I'm in a time machine right now because of these Tamagotchis. Everybody went gaga with these toys. And of course, I am one of your uncles who was able to play Game & Watch. Apparently, there's one more floor. So, in totality, there are 3 floors of Super Potato. Apparently, the 3rd floor is not what I was expecting to be. It's an arcade floor and nobody's playing. Oh, there are some players out there. And this one, it's an Atari Pong console. I don't know if I should call it a console or what, but a while ago it was playing on its own. So this one actually moves from left to right and then probably the player can have moves over here. See, what's going on? Okay boys, I feel like it's my time to shine because there's a King of Fighter arcade game here. So we're going to try it. Just to set your expectations, last time I played King of Fighters, I was in elementary. By the way, it's Capcom versus SNK. Unfortunately, we got destroyed with the SNK versus Capcom. So right now, we're going to try this King of Fighters. Okay, another bad game. Unfortunately, I got cooked so bad with the computer. I guess I can't even remember Terry Bogard's combo anymore. So we are finally done in Super Potato. It was a rush of memories from my childhood. It doesn't actually sell you toys or consoles, but it's more of a reminder about your childhood, and that's what makes you buy those things. So for me, Super Potato is more of an emotional trigger for you to buy those things. But kind of close. But don't get me wrong, guys, there's still more to that when it comes to Akihabara. For example, you can visit the Kotobukiya store. You can check the big camera, or probably you can also play here inside the Geigo building. I think this is more about gacha game or something, or crane game. So right now, I'm inside the Geigo building, and I think it's a crane game building. So let's see what we can get from here. Dude, if you're feeling lucky today, you can put that to a test by playing these crane games. Right now, we are back to where we started a while ago. This is the Radio Kaikan, and that is the Akihabara station, or the JR Akihabara station. And we are here because we are going to the Book Off. Now, if you guys don't know, Book Off store is a second-hand store or a thrift store. So you can find all sorts of stuff in there in a very low price because, of course, they are second-hand. What do you expect? We are on our way to Book Off already, and I didn't know that Ichiban Kuji has a pop-up store. So they have it here. So technically, the concept of Ichiban Kuji is you will buy a ticket, and then that ticket corresponds to a prize. Sometimes it's a good toy, sometimes it's a folder or something. So we're going to give it a try. Unfortunately, we are not allowed to take video or pictures inside, but I bought one ticket. That one ticket will get a random prize. If you're lucky enough, it will be a good toy. But unfortunately for me, luck is not on my side. So I got a metal plaque that I will show you later. Now, going back to our main topic, which is the Book Off. Again, guys, this is a thrift store or second-hand store. So most likely, the prices here are really low compared to the other stores because these are second-hand. And apparently, there are also games here like Devil May Cry for PlayStation 2. It's only 1,100 yen. But of course, guys, since this is a second-hand store, you have to manage your expectations. But sometimes you can get a very good deal with a very good quality. Apparently, second floor is all about books. Yes, it's all about books. So now let's proceed to the third floor. Hopefully you can hear me, guys, because I'm trying to speak in the lowest voice that I can because nobody's talking in here. I think I'm in the wrong Book Off store because as far as I know, there should be toys or something else in here. But probably here in Akihabara, it's pure books. And of course, we have the R18 here, guys. So we are back here in Akihabara station, and on the left, you're going to see right away again the Radio Kaikan. So what I'm going to do now is I'll give you a quick walk so that you can see how it goes here around, I think this is around 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. So you will have an idea once the lights are popping out during this time. Finally, guys, after 30 plus years of my life, I won something in a crane game here at Geigo in Akihabara, and probably I'll give this to my little sister. Hopefully she'll like it. The original plan of the trip is she will be going here with me in Akihabara, but unfortunately, she got sick. So right now, she's in the hotel taking a quick rest, and later I'll give it to her. That is it for me on this episode, everyone. Thank you for joining me and watching my entire Akihabara trip. And of course, don't forget to subscribe in our channel, and I will see you again next week for another Tokyo episode. Mad Corner, I'm out!
You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, my break a backbone.